Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. Welcome to Daily Code Challenges, and I must say happy Boxing Day, yeah, to the Christians all around the world, and welcome again. So today is day 25 of our Daily Code Challenges, and we have yet another very exciting challenge to work with. All right, so I'm going to close these. All right, so here is what we have for day 25. It says triplet true. Okay, so it says write a function triplet true that accepts a string as an argument. The function should return a boolean indicating whether or not the string contains three of the same character consecutively, I believe. Okay, all right. So what this is saying is that, for instance, taking line 7, for instance, we want to write a function that is going to check if we have three three characters in a string that are all the same consecutively. That means we want to check if A here is the same thing as A here, is this is the same thing as A here, right? Not like we'll be having something like this, not something like this. Here we can see that we have three A's here, right? But they are not in line, they are not consecutive, they are not consecutively arranged, right? So when they follow one another, that's when we understand that they are consecutively arranged. All right. So how do we work this out? How do we solve something like this? To solve something like this, what we need to do is we need to check if an index, let's say I, is equal to the next index, right? So we simply add 1 to the previous index and then 1 to the next index, right? So let's just head to the code implementation and see how to work this. All right, so we begin by writing the function keyword. Okay, so I just use the autocomplete function keyword, and also the function name is triplets true. Then in place of the params, we have a string. All right, so we are supposed to look through the entire string. So we say for, we change index to I, change array to string, and remove this line of code. So we have our starting points, the index starting point to be 0, and it's going to stop at an index before the length of the character itself. And we are increasing by 1. That's why we have I plus plus. All right, so here is the part that we need to implement the code logic. What do we do here? We need to write a condition. We say if, now what's going to be the condition? We say if string I equals string I plus 1. This I plus 1 means the next character in the string, right? And then also we know that the next character in the string will become I plus 2. It becomes I plus 3, and then we keep on adding 1 to it. So yes, since we can't write something like this, we can't write something like this. This is going to give us an error. We won't be doing something like this. We rather say if string I equals string I plus 1, and we say string I plus 1 equals string I plus 2. So this is trying to say that, taking line 15 as an example, is trying to say that if C is equal to A and A here is equal to A here, return true, right? So anything outside the for loop should return a false. So let's save this code and let's run and see if what we've done is correct. Okay, let's compare our result with what you have. So on line 16, we have true. Yes, true. Line 17 is true also. Line 18 is true also. Line 19 is false. Line 20 is false. So our code implementation works very, very well, right? So this is how that have been able to implement this code. Although you can choose not to use I plus one, you can simply just say I, because I is still the same thing as I plus one. That's based on the condition that we are given, right? So if you run this code like this still, we should still get the same result. So we have true, 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 false, false. All right, friends, this is how we've been able to implement this code challenge, right? Called triplet true. So I believe there are so many other ways to solve this, right? If you've been able to solve it in other ways, please share with me on the comments, right? On the comment section, and I'm going to see your code implementation. All right, so hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today and have a nice time. Bye.